Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking, and thanks for joining in on our Friday Facebook Live. And we have the beautiful and talented Lisa.
Happy Friday!
Who is our office manager. And we have our recurring guest from Florida. We have Leah back in the house.
Hi.
So help me welcome Leah. Leah did such a great job last time she was here that a lot of guys actually asked to have Leah back. So here she is, guys. If you want or have any
Joan
questions.
said hi.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
Joan is actually our recipient of our contest. So we're very happy with the results of Joan's winning so far, and we're still going strong. So if you own a business and you'd like to be a part of our breast cancer contest, which is our second annual, it's a mouthful, second annual breast cancer contest, Finding Love through MTN Matchmaking After Kissing Cancer Goodbye. So Joan has won a membership through MTN Matchmaking, and she's won so many great things from a lot of my colleagues. So I am just so thankful to all of you for helping out and making Joan's experience so wonderful. So if you have any dating questions for us, please let us know right away. Hi, Michael. Because, oh, hi, Julie. Just remember, everybody, you can see everybody. We can see you all, okay? But you have to be personally my friend, I think. And did you put it on public?
Yes.
Good. For you to see everyone. But we get to see all of you. So thank you all for joining in. We have so much to talk about today. First of all, we are so excited because tonight we won Best Matchmaker on Long Island again from Dan's Papers. So tonight we are going to the awards dinner at
Julie said
Riverhead.
hi, beautiful ladies.
Hi, Julie. Julie is beautiful. Glad you answered my text the other day because telling you, have someone great for you. So hurry up and give me a call and get yourself in here. But if you're single, again, if you want to ask us questions, please do. But we do have a lot of great questions from people that, I don't know why, they don't want to do it when they're online, but at least they're asking us the questions ahead of time. So we're going to read some of the questions and we're going to answer them. So why don't you go ahead, Lisa?
Why doesn't dating on Facebook work?
Facebook is not a dating site. Oh my gosh. Let me say it again, okay? Facebook is for fun. It's for fluff. It's
reconnect with friends.
Yes. To be positive, to make new friends. It is not to meet a boyfriend or a girlfriend because you have no idea the other half of their personality.
Yep.
You only know the great stuff.
You only know what they post.
Yes.
And they can be selective with that.
Yes.
You can literally create a human being, just like on a Facebook wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most like depressing person could be like so happy on Facebook.
Exactly.
You know,
Do you know how many of these gorgeous friend requests I'm getting right now? And I can tell they're all fake.
Yeah.
And these guys are gorgeous. And I'm like, darn.
Yeah.
I know one of the guys that I'm Facebook friends with. He's gorgeous. And because he's so good looking, he gets at least once a week of someone that steals his photo and uses it on Facebook to
That
try to
doesn't
get them.
surprise me at all.
No.
So my rule of thumb.
That's actually really flattering. If someone stole my picture,
It's
I feel
creepy for him.
well, I'd be flattered, kind of.
Oh, we got Mary in the house. My niece Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Yay. Boy, I think this is the first time my niece ever tuned in. Great. So, rule of thumb with Facebook is if you get a friend request and that person has none of your mutual friends.
Chris said hello, everyone.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for tuning in again. But never say yes to someone that doesn't have the same.
Oh, Mary said hi back.
Hey, Mary.
Sorry.
That doesn't have mutual friends because you have no idea if that person is fake or not. And as a matchmaker, I see a lot of people. I have about 3 appointments every single day. I hear all of the horror stories, not only from the internet, but now from Facebook, because people are using Facebook for dating. Now, Leah has her own story from last time she was here. One of our guys who we used to tune in to Facebook Live. So
Barbara said hi.
Hi, Barbara. So this guy was corresponding with Leah. Do you want to tell the story? And
The real story?
yeah.
Okay.
This way.
Well,
we
we
never
were,
Facebook Live.
Yay.
we were corresponding for
anything.
about 2 months since the last time I was here. I got to come over this way.
Okay.
And it was awesome. I mean, it was long distance, but it was somebody in New York. So it was a doable thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he disappeared on me. And I'm like,
Wait.
I'll explain. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why he disappeared.
Right.
She
And
called him on something.
I called him on something.
Yes.
He was a breast man. Okay. And
Which we ladies understand that
Yes.
quite well.
But it was getting to be too much.
Yes.
That he just kept talking about them.
Right.
Every single time we chatted, it
Which
was
is-
about that.
That's obviously
And
a red flag.
Wait, quick pause. This could relate to that.
What?
Chris said that's why I call it fake book.
Facebook. Okay.
Oh my God,
Love
that's
it.
great.
And-
And Maureen said hello. But
Oh, hi,
I called him
Maureen.
on it as far as, you know what? Enough. I've had enough of that. You know, I know you like them, blah, blah, blah.
Right, right.
You're limited to 3 times a day that you can mention them.
Even
Which
that,
even that
once
was.
a week.
Yeah.
That's
But
what you should have
I
said,
said-
once a week.
And then he disappeared.
Right, because
And
He
I
was
wrote
called on it.
him back, and I'm like, so what's up? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I haven't heard from you. And he's like, yeah, you have. I'm like, no. And then he disappeared again. And I'm like, okay. I wrote something at me. Met a really great guy on Facebook, corresponded for 2 months, and now he's gone. Guess he wasn't so great. And I posted that on his.
she's gone.
And
Leah's not afraid of anybody.
back up. You posted that on his wall?
no, not on his
Oh.
wall, on
That
Facebook
was-
Messenger.
Right.
I
But
was like, what?
and then he wrote back,
Still
he
love
says,
it.
well, I don't like games. I'm like, what
That's not a game.
games?
She called you on
I
the
said,
fact
and I
that
said, you know what? If you can't respect my feelings enough to, I asked you a simple thing to do. And if you can't respect me enough, then I guess not.
Right.
And that was the last I ever heard of him.
good thing.
And
And
good
then she
thing.
made me block him last night.
Yeah.
So again,
Because he was a friend of hers.
right.
But yes,
And again, he wasn't my friend. He just liked to tune in to our Facebook Live, and he never showed those weird signs of liking boobs. I mean,
No.
Easy to hide that. That's what's scary
Right,
about Facebook.
there's so
Yeah.
many things that you can hide. So again, if you're
I mean, I
looking-
even checked him out as much as I could on the internet, and he was a solid citizen.
Sarah Ann! Hey, babes. Can't wait for your next event. We are all going to be going to Sarah Ann's next event at Garden City Hotel. I believe it's December 7th, but we're really looking forward to it. She has the best events ever. So do not use Facebook at all when it comes to dating. If you're looking for a committed relationship, just come in for a free consultation. I mean, you have nothing to lose. You're going to meet with me in my Melville office for a free consultation. It'll be fun. So, all right, let's see the next question that someone wrote in.
What is the difference between controlling and protective?
Great
I like
question.
that one.
Okay, so many of you already know that I'm a former pharmaceutical rep. So I was trained on controlling behavior, narcissism, and verbal abuse. Okay, so there are strong women out there, and we all coincidentally
We
happen to be strong women. So we can't be with a wimpy guy.
No.
No.
We need a strong man. Now, there is a very fine line between a strong guy, which is what this question is, and someone that is controlling. Through my training, I can spot that. So if a man comes in, I see the signs that if they present with certain signs, I know they're controlling. I won't accept them in the program. I've never, ever been a matchmaker that accepts everyone. And that's really why we have 2,000 of the best singles. It's why I have over 1,000 success stories, because we're not dealing with controlling people here.
Right.
But on your own in the outside world, I will tell you, if you're a strong woman, you're going to need a strong personality. So you're left to think on your own, okay, is this guy just strong-willed, which I need, or is he going to be controlling? So it's really too hard on our own, because a guy can be something he's not for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And they do that. You usually don't know until 6 months down the line. Here we know from day one, just a benefit of coming to us. But just say you can come to me and you're on your own. Some of the signs you should look for, or if it's always about him, if your idea to go this place, no, let's go here. Right away you might think, oh, great, take charge.
He's powerful.
Yeah, I like that. I like when a guy is decisive. Well, that's a sign of being controlling. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, next question.
Can exes still be friends?
Okay, well, clearly the answer is yes. Because we're here by popular demand. Leah, again, Facebook Live. She happens to be the ex-fiance of my brother.
Yes.
So, and she is still very, very good friends with my brother and his wife. So she's visiting us again. So I've always been a very, very big advocate of when you break up with someone, as long as it wasn't like by cheating or, something bad. I always thought, if you have to be compatible enough chemistry for a relationship to work and last. If you don't have both those things, you're probably going to break up. But if you're compatible, which you guys are.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely. Then you should be friends. So even though, if someone's married, a lot of times people would be like, oh, I wouldn't want my spouse to be friends with an ex person. But it's okay if the person's compatible, because there's trust in a marriage,
And you could wind up, if you are compatible and now they're married to somebody that they're compatible with, you can wind up actually being friends with that spouse.
Of course, yeah.
Or at least, enjoy dinner together. She's laughing, but
well, we all
had dinner together last night.
So I'm just like, no, I couldn't.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
that's because you dumped them. Lisa is evil. She will dump a guy. She doesn't believe in being friends. He's off the face of the earth. He's history.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I'm open to that.
Yeah, I had one other boyfriend that I remained friendly with. Unfortunately, he's passed away. But I'm still friends with him.
Leah.
But I'm still friends with his
Downer.
sons. No, but I'm still friends with his sons, which is really nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just picturing my exes and me being friends with them. I'm like, God, no.
All right, how many of you are friends with your exes? And would you ever match up your ex? That's a really good question. Would
God,
you?
No.
What? I mean, I
Well,
would.
I could. No.
I would definitely match up. Well, not my ex-husband, clearly. But my ex-boyfriend said I broke up with, which I'm pretty sure that was all of every guy. But
You never got broken up
You're
with.
criticizing me.
okay, so let's hit another question. And please keep your questions. Keep them coming in, because that's what we're here for.
How long should you pause until dating after a death?
Okay, so sadly, Leah's husband passed away 6 months ago.
Yes.
Okay. So now men and women are very, very different with this. So I've seen this over the years for many, 16 years of matchmaking and dating coaching. I was taught by the best. So I can definitely help with people in this situation. Men, it's easier for them to get over a death and move on, because most likely, if they had the chance to say to their wives, do you want me dating again? Or should I just have a shrine of you and just never date? Obviously.
Oh, really quick. Maureen said she's on friendly terms with a few. I'm guessing that says, yeah.
Of course you are, Maureen, because you're so sweet. We love
Are you
Maureen.
saying I'm not sweet?
No, I said you're You're the mean. You're
Oh,
the mean.
right. Okay.
Come on, we have to have a mean one. I'm good cop, she's bad cop.
Okay.
Actually, in MTN matchmaking, she's good cop, I'm bad cop. But, but I care. So I'm always going to tell what the facts are. But back to this. So guys can move forward quicker. Women, a lot of times, they are ready, but they just fear, oh my God, what is this one going to say?
Well, I was going to say, women
right?
overanalyze everything.
Right.
Guys are just like, all right.
And,
and
they care too much
what
about
are my
what
friends
other
going to
people
say? And
well, you know what? Friends, shut the F up.
exactly.
Because you're not the person that lost a spouse. Life is hard. We live through life once. We get one chance at this. So if you've had the opportunity, which you did, to discuss moving on, John gave her the green light.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 6 months now. I say absolutely Leah should be dating. So, except for the guy that we had to block on Facebook because he was only concerned with her boobs. Okay, but if you
I have brains too.
Yes, she does. And she packs a piece.
Yeah.
So. This is one of the facts that I love about Leah. I love that.
Except when I'm visiting in New York, unfortunately.
She doesn't have the carry permit.
Not New York. It's so hard to get.
Yes. Speaking of that, who watches Blue Bloods? If anyone watches Blue Bloods, please let us know because we can talk Blue Bloods. And if you also like This Is Us, let me know. We have a family party, my family, every single week that we go over someone's house and we watch This Is Us together. So this Sunday, Leah is going to be joining us to see This Is Us. So those are the only two shows that I watch personally. What shows do you watch?
I like my soap operas.
Really?
Oh, I
Really?
love soap. Yeah, I've been
Which
watching
ones?
since I was in middle school. Young and the Restless and Bold and Beautiful.
That Bold and Beautiful song?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember we used to watch
General Hospital?
I used to watch it.
Yes.
Because
In the Luke and Laura days.
Yes.
Yeah, look at Laura. Wait, which one was on Young and the Restless when they were just like 2 years ago? It was like huge. Luke and Laura came to Young and the Restless. I don't know.
Really?
They did?
Yeah, but like not as that character. Like
Oh, but that is-
character, and
oh.
They went back.
Joe loves that show.
Oh, wait, Joe, you watch Young and the Restless?
That is so cool.
Oh my God, love those shows.
I
love
actually
that.
know a guy that told me he had to go home because he had to watch General Hospital was coming on.
So
I was just looking at the guy, you just wouldn't think that he would be a soap opera fan, but he had been watching it
I
forever.
can't believe that all my children went off the air. I mean,
Yes.
to me, that's just crazy.
What's the other one that went off? As the World Turned
Oh, I
or
know.
something? I liked that.
Ryan's Hope.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
I
the
love soap
funny
operas.
thing about soap operas, and I used to take acting lessons
Mhm.
as a pharmaceutical rep, that was one of the requirements.
Joan just said she watches Young and the Restless. Did you watch it yesterday? It was a really good episode. I watched it last night. It was so good.
So when I took acting lessons, one of the classes I took was a soap opera class. And it's really, really funny.
Wait,
because-
really?
Yeah, in the city. So the funny thing about soap opera actors and actresses, everybody knows, is you have to be good looking.
Yes.
No, like literally.
Yeah.
That's really all you cared about. I mean, I would get up there and suck. But again, remember, this was many years ago. Let's see, I've been matchmaking 16 years ago. So just say 20 years ago. So the guy would be like, wow, great job. Great job. And I'm thinking, that was awful. Because I saw the tapes of it. I'm like, that is horrible. But that's really kind of all it takes.
I love my soap
be
operas so
good-looking.
much.
So-
The guy from This Is Us was on Young and the Restless. Your show
the
took him
father?
from me.
The-
The blonde hair guy.
Oh
He
my
was
God,
Adam
Kevin.
on.
Oh, so Kevin
yeah,
does
and he
Facebook
was
Live.
Adam.
So last
Oh my God,
week,
he's so
I joined
good-looking.
his Facebook,
Facebook
Live.
Live.
And I said, my family, we watch you every single week. So I feel a
He's so
connection with
good-looking.
Kevin.
He was
is-
killed off.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no, that
yeah.
means he'll never come
Now,
back.
so he,
Well, you never know. Was there a
Yeah.
body?
It's a soap opera. He's supposedly coming back. He's going to be a new actor.
Oh,
on
whatever.
the Blue Bloods, if you watch that, everyone is livid because Linda, the character, she didn't renew her contract. Okay, so they just got rid of her, made up a reason why she's dead, gave her no funeral, no
Nothing.
wedding. They don't talk about
Bites
her.
the dust.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I was
the
like,
fans
what
are
happened to her?
Right. The fans are furious.
That happened on
But-
Scandal too with What's His Face.
I never heard of that show.
You never
Oh
watched
yeah.
Scandal?
Oh, you got to binge it.
Look, I don't have the. Everyone knows I work around the clock. I love what I do, so I'm not complaining. I love.
Yeah, but
work
like
around
you
the
have
clock.
to make time for Scandal. It's so good.
This is us in Blue Bloods. So, all right,
And
let's get back to
Scandal.
dating
Sorry.
and not soap
I
operas.
know.
So,
But dating is sometimes a soap opera.
so back to the death part.
At least my dating has
When
been.
you have a death for a woman, let's say Leah, it's 6 months, plenty of time. So just say you're single out there. I'm going to have an office in Florida very soon where Lisa will be running this office.
Mm-hmm.
So Leah is going to help me with the Florida office, right?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So
Because I need to find the good single guys out
Yes.
there because
so say if
so far.
say you realize, hey, wow, this Leah with these big boobs, she's really attractive. Leave out the big boobs part. Clearly,
Leave out- yes,
I already
please.
blocked someone for saying that. So, if you
Gonna
like
kill her.
Leah, just, she's really kind of like, she's always like my sister-in-law,
yes. Yeah.
because
Or like sisters, really.
Yes, because I was, 16 or
13.
13. Okay, so,
And I
Anyway,
I was 18.
okay, so-
I was her big sister.
So, yes. So, the thing is, if you like Leah, just say. And you might live in Florida, because I know a lot of my Facebook friends are in Florida, and I'd like to take that to the next level. So, please share this video.
Dominic said he's from Florida.
Dominic, what's your age, Dominic, and what part of Florida? Because I need to figure out where I'm going to open up the office, and I'm going to be a snowbird. So, and it's going to work out great that Lisa is going to handle this office when I'm in Florida. And I already have someone that is the matchmaker for Florida that I've known for years. But as I said, Leah is going to have an integral role in the Florida office in a lot of different capacities. So if you know anyone that's single in Florida, can you share this video with them? Because I want to get a lot of people that are already interested and say, you know what, I heard of MTN matchmaking. And if you, St. Pete. Okay, so that's by Tampa.
Yeah.
I went to school in Tampa.
And 45.
Okay, perfect. So USF I went to in Tampa. And, Dominic, I might want to take you for myself. Wait a minute there. Okay, so, sorry, I'm teasing, but really I'm not.
I was like,
No,
you're not.
He looks good looking. So we would have to see if you're compatible. Everybody knows I just don't match people up
Nope.
because pretty people belong together. Don't do it like that. But most of my clients just happen to be good looking.
Mhm.
I mean, I would say 80% of our clients are very attractive. Now, 20% that are average, all right, they're beautiful inside, which makes them more attractive. So if someone passes our screening process, which is just simply be a nice, decent, quality, positive person, be emotionally stable, be financially stable, and looking for a committed relationship, then I can help you.
Dominic said a nice dinner.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Are we friends, Dominic, on Facebook? Or we go public on Facebook Live? So I want to get to know Dominic more. Dominic, when I open up the office in Florida, will you join? Because the first month that I'm going to be doing this, which is going to be very soon, Facebook friends, the first month I am going to have me being
He
here.
said yes.
That's great. Perfect. I'm so happy to hear
Sounds
that.
good.
Great. So I'm going to start interviewing people from here a month before, and then I'm going to have a huge party of everyone that joined that first month. I'm going to give you guys a huge party in Florida. Leah will be there.
Yes.
In fact, Leah's going to orchestrate the party, remember?
Yep.
So if you know a restaurant in Florida that's really cool, Dominic, let us know. And we got to get Mo. One of my best friends, Mo, lives in Florida. Why is she not
My
watching us?
ex-boyfriend's name is Mo.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
Well, they had
His name was Monir. And we called him Mo.
Oh, I could say so many funny things right now, but I won't. I love Lisa to death, but oh my gosh, she is so crazy funny. Good thing I know not to cross the line. Well,
I'm really curious what you're going to say.
Sometimes I don't. Like when we were talking about how all the men like Leah's boobs. I mean, sometimes I do cross the line, but we could also mention
yours,
my great beauties, but and Lisa too. Oh my God! Wow, we're all black.
Well, brown, but it looks black. It looks black online.
Yes.
I know plenty. I'm romantic.
Dominic, send me your information today. Please email me at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. I would like to talk to you. Please. See that sexy dress that Leah's wearing? It's mine.
It's hers. I stole it from her closet.
Just like sisters would do.
Yeah.
She's in my closet this morning. I said to her, you have something sexy to wear today for Facebook Live, right?
And I forgot to pack something.
So I said, get in that closet.
Yep.
So, okay, guys, if you live in Florida, I'm really serious about this, so I'm trying to emphasize. Come on in more, Leah.
Yes,
okay.
I'm trying.
I know that it's kind of hard, the situation physically today. I'm apologizing about that. But so anyway, if you're interested in a Florida office, if you're single or if you know anyone that's single, please look up MTN Matchmaking so you can see that on Long Island, we're the only real matchmaking service, thank God. And it's by no accident. I mean, we work around the clock. We do everything we can for our 2,000 clients. Most of them appreciate it. Some of them don't.
I should more.
Luckily, we only have 1% of our clients that don't appreciate us. Let's talk about, does anyone want to hear about my most unrealistic client?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How about out there, Facebook Live? You want to hear a story? And tell me what you would do. Okay. I have a guy. He is, I hate to rate people based upon looks because it's really
But you're about to.
But you're about to. And actually, just to segue over to this, there's this big thing. Oh, another reason why never to do internet dating, okay? Years ago, there was this guy, totally unrealistic. So this does all relate to each other. The most unrealistic guy ever. He was a 2 and wanted a 10 because he thought he had money, okay? Meanwhile, he was the cheapest ass in the world. So my programs, right, my programs are all affordable. They're much lower than the other matchmakers, not because I'm cheaper. It's just I'm a matchmaker for different reasons. Okay, I'm not in it for the money. How do I prove that? By giving very affordable rates, but you still have to be financially stable and you still have to pass the screening process. Okay, so back to this guy, totally unrealistic. And so he came in and he wanted the most beautiful girl in the world. So he went through my service, which he chose the cheapest service.
Of course.
The one for 20-year-olds. I have a program for 20-year-olds so that they can find love the right way, because you'll be compatible and have chemistry, with no help. And that's called dating coaching. Everyone 30 and above, you will need dating coaching because men and women, so many miscommunications, which we fix. Okay, so he wanted the cheapest program, came with 5 matches, he went out 5 times. Then he spent $65,000 with matchmakers in the city, and he got nowhere. So he ended up suing all of them. Now, he couldn't sue me because I fulfilled the contract. I told him, you're in the wrong contract, the wrong program, you're in the cheapest one, blah, blah, blah. So he couldn't sue me. But it is still out there on the internet, so you will see this story. But the funny part is, so, you know, I say, okay, you know what, he's a 2 and he wants a 10. That story blew up. Again, it's still out there, the story. I was in the National Enquirer on the cover saying, Long Island's matchmaker says he's a 2 and he wants a 10. But the story, why I'm saying this and why it's so crazy is, on internet dating sites, we have to always investigate what they're doing. Look up on Match.com. Guess who's there? Him with the same photo that he used 7 years ago.
Oh, just so weird.
7 years ago, he is using that same photo. And of course he's still single because he's still delusional. He wants a 10 because he has money. It doesn't work that way. So I'm going to give you guys the key that if you're very wealthy and say you're not the best looking guy, you can still get a great girl if you're compatible that is beautiful. Because that's look, if you're a wealthy guy, that's every guy's dream, right? Or most of the time. But you can only do that under the following conditions. You have to have a great network of friends because you have to provide this girl with a fun and exciting life. It can't be, and this is what I'm dealing with my client, he lacks, he's super smart, okay, super successful, but he doesn't have the friends and the fun lifestyle.
And the social skills.
I think friends could definitely make or break.
Yes.
Like, without a doubt. Like, my ex, I was totally with him, like, 4 months longer than I should have been because his friends were so cool.
Exactly.
That's probably, like, not the good side of it, but it's true.
It is so true. So,
like, I think I miss his friends more than him.
Right. So the point of me bringing that up is, if you're a guy, and if you don't have a big social circle of friends, you need to start that. Okay, so I know however old you are, you might think, oh, it's hard to meet, new friends that are guys, but you have to make a conscious effort to build up a relationship of guy friends. And, you're wealthy, as we just described in this scenario. Don't be afraid to spend your money. Go and take yachting classes, boating classes, blah, 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 so that you can give yourself exposure to guys. Okay, so a lot of guys, I'm sure, don't think that. They think, all right, I got to get the girl. But you're not going to get that girl unless you have a great support, family life, fun life.
I totally agree
friends.
with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love after 16 years of matchmaking and dating coaching when I say something and someone says, yeah.
I would tell you if I didn't agree.
Yeah, that could be right. You could be onto something, Lori.
You may know what you're talking about.
I love it. It happens all the time. What is Dominic saying again?
No, he just was saying, is the same one that he was just saying he's a romantic.
Did he email me yet?
Mr. Romantic.
Oh. I just want to see if Dominic emailed me yet.
Dominic follow directions.
Dominic?
Do you follow? Listen to follow directions well.
Maureen at MTNmatchmaking.com. Oh, wait. We have bad reception in here. Ooh. Got a mean email. Okay. Remember, 1% of my clients.
And we flipped the phone. Denial.
With our BBB, we are the only matchmaking service on Long Island that the BBB, well, we're the only real matchmaking service on Long Island to begin with. But it's hard, to have a great record when you're dealing with 2,000 clients. But the BBB endorses us because they know how hard we work. But yeah. So,
and in Florida, there's not legitimate.
Yeah, Leah did not take my advice.
Well, because of us opening a Florida office, I really had to test the waters there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went to one and signed the contract. Matchmaking service, signed the contract.
Her, do not sign it till you bring it home.
But in order to get all the information, I did need to sign it so that I could get all of the information. She's looking at me, but she's not understanding because I couldn't even get like the full actual corporate name until I did everything.
Okay,
and then when I got home, that's when we looked.
Scam.
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 Ever you
and
ever.
we are still fighting over
Can you
my
imagine?
refund.
So
Really?
she,
Yes.
right away when she told me all this, and I knew
The next
company,
day, we
yeah,
canceled the contract.
I knew it was a scam company.
So that was
because I know them
September
all.
1st.
So she canceled within 3 business days.
Yep.
And she's still, how many months?
It's 2 months now.
2 months. They did not refund her money.
Scam.
Is that
Yes.
crazy?
And when I looked them up,
But I
that
knew
person's name
yes.
up because the company obviously has changed names several times because they've only been in business for a year.
Scam.
Right.
Right.
And the Florida Attorney General has 2 cases against this woman.
Scams.
Yes. And I think that's very common.
Guess how many cases they have against me?
0.
But again, look, I've been doing this 16 years. It's been my own business for 11 years. I love my clients, so I feel kind of bad because I've been concentrating on the 1% that are mean or delusional.
We have nice clients.
Oh, 99%
agree.
of my clients are the best of the best singles on Long Island or Manhattan. And don't forget, I noticed last week a lot of the guys who are from Manhattan. I have a Manhattan office. It's at 5 Penn Plaza. So if you live in the city, give us a call too. It's 1-888-31-MATCH. And if you want, I have a matchmaker that's in the city. But if you're a friend or you come through a referral or for whatever reason you just feel like, I want to meet the owner personally, yes. I have a son that goes to college at Hunter.
We love the city.
Yes.
She loves my son too. He's got I have 2 great kids. My kids are the best.
And I'm so disappointed that he's not home this weekend.
I know.
Oh, he's not going home this weekend?
No, and he
Because
promised
he was home last
me,
week.
but he
I
was
was gonna
just
say, wasn't
home.
he just
Yes, he was home
Yeah.
last week.
Oh, guys, she's telling him coming to the city tomorrow night. We go out
Oh my God, he will.
Oh my
So
God, I'll text him.
I
He
will
needs
go
to
to my city office if you're my Facebook friend. Okay, I will do that, and then I'll just go visit my son that is in the city. But so the bottom line is, when it comes to dating, I want everyone to think of this one thing of, should you stay in a relationship? Because I read someone wrote like a sad question before, and it was, how do you know when you should break up or give a person another chance? And they went into all the reasons why they were concerned. So please, just stay with me for this last minute of this answer, and then think about it if you're in a relationship like this, and meet us again. Come join us next week, Facebook Live Friday at 1 o'clock, and we can go over your personal situation if you like. But if you're in a relationship and you are getting the red flag, so obviously we're talking about someone that has not met through MTN matchmaking, because they don't know if you're compatible or not. It takes about 6 months to know if you're compatible with someone, and you need to be compatible, and you need to have chemistry. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and there's a lot of red flags, the logical thing to do is write a list of all the good things about that person.
Like a pros
The pros and
I've done that
cons.
so
the
many
bad
times.
things about that person. Don't ever show the person, because they will dump you. Before you even think
Get a
about if you
chance.
should dump them.
I've showed one
Yeah.
once.
Never. Never.
They were like hurt. I was like,
Of
why?
course. And of course, but it's not.
Because we know we all have our bad
Yeah,
points.
None
I
of
mean,
us
we're
are
not
perfect.
Right.
So this is what I want you all to do. If you're in a relationship that you're just not sure, so you write your list.
Definitely keep it
Pros
private.
and cons. You're keeping it private. Then you go over the cons, the things that you're not really happy with. And at that point, you have to determine, are they deal breakers or am I being unrealistic? Because it could be both. So if you think you're being unrealistic, that's when you call either a dating coach like me or someone that you trust that's not jealous of your dating, okay? There's a lot of that going on in the world, so you got to be careful on who you trust. Probably a sibling, I would recommend. Ask them, no one's perfect. This is what I'm upset about. Am I being unrealistic? And believe them. So do a lot of self-reflection at that point too, and decipher, you know what? Yeah, I am unrealistic. No one's perfect. I can live with this. So that's basically what I want you to think of. Can you live with that? Now, say if you have 5 cons, but you have 30 positives, okay? 5 cons is a lot. So I would really make that cutoff at 5. So if someone, a guy or girl, if you have 7 cons, even if you have 100 pros, that really is too much. And just a lot of times people stay because it's easier. Mm-hmm. And they don't want to venture out again.
Dating's not easy.
Dating sucks. That's why there's matchmakers. Dating sucks. This is a controlled environment. Dating is fun here because everyone follows the guidelines. But don't be afraid, okay? It's easier to stay in a bad relationship than it is to venture on. But my point. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So the thing is, I want you to do that. Pros and cons. Look at the cons. Ask yourself, am I being unrealistic? Or are these real deal breakers? Look at how many deal breakers you're having. And then on top of that, look at the pros. Say if there's less than 5 pros, that's not a good relationship.
No.
You need to have at least 10 fantastic things about that person. And if you can come up with 10 great things why that person makes you happy, or 10 things that are
then bye.
Great,
so long,
then
farewell,
see ya.
Pull a Lisa and dump that.
And then date the friend. No, I'm just kidding.
So
just kidding.
That I hope
Or the
that
brother.
helps to the person that asked the question. It's very common, happens all the time. Give us a call at 1-888-31-MATCH. Please follow us on social media. Everything is under MTN Matchmaking. We love what we do here. With over 1,000 success stories, I just stopped counting after 1,000. If you pass the screening process and you take my advice, if you're positive and if you're patient, I can do it. And I'll let you know on that free consultation if I can do it or not. I work on Saturdays because a lot of my clients are so busy, they need a Saturday appointment. I think I have 1 appointment left tomorrow at 11, an opening, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
11 open.
I have 1 opening for tomorrow. So if anybody wants tomorrow's appointment at 11 o'clock, you pass the screening process, let us know, message us, or email us, or call us again, 631-577-7940. I will give you the best gift tomorrow if you take that 11 o'clock appointment. Okay? So thank you.
So Dominic,
Leah.
get on a plane.
Dominic, I can't wait to get to know you, Dominic. Yay! But thank you all for joining us on Facebook Live Friday. We'll see you next week at 1 o'clock. Thank you for Leah for joining us again.
I love doing this. Maybe in another 3 months I'll be back again. No, it'll be way too cold then.
Oh yeah,
I'm freezing right now.
cold.
Freezing.
No, next time I should come to you.
Yes.
The
Yes.
weather.
I'll crash with them.
Yes, Lisa
Yes.
and I will come to visit you.
That would be
Good.
awesome. Oh my God, that would be so
the
much
next-
fun.
So the next trip, sorry,
Dominic,
Please,
we're coming to see you.
Dominic, we will see you too. And thank you, of course, to Lisa, who is just the best of the best. All of the times, Lisa. Again, she's good cop. So
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you all for watching, and please ask us all your questions. We will get back to all of you. And have a great Friday.
Happy Friday!
Bye-bye.